Strelok's gathering his forces. Select is really gathering his forces. Look at the unit balance. He got 10 extra Marauders. Vikings, Strelok's got the edge, but he's got more siege tanks for Select. And he's got a few extra Marines there. Getting ready for the big push. This is a hidden area, by the way. These screen off the vision, so he's kind of mustering in this hidden area, and he's going to push in. But Strelok, what's he got? He's got Banshees. Okay, the Banshees are going to help him out. Unless he does a scan, he's not going to be able to see those Banshees if they cloak. Guess they're not even going to cloak. But we can see Strelok really went light on the armor, and he had air control because he had more Vikings. So that air control did well for him. And he's putting those Vikings down. Ooh, bad mistake. He just sacrificed 3 Vikings for nothing. Oh, ouch. So Select, how did he do with that? Select did pretty good there. So you can see Select kind of is going ahead in the units lost category. If we look at the army value, he's still staying ahead in the lead. Production, armory going up. Oh, we know what that means. Thor is here. And then we got a planetary fortress that's probably on the island. Nope, the island is an orbital. Where's the planetary fortress? The Thoratary Planetress. I don't know where he's putting that up. But anyway, he's got the combat shield being researched, and a couple more Banshees coming up for Strelok, and another command center. So I guess he wants to... there's the command center. He wants to expand, probably to here. But in order to do that, he's going to have to get rid of Bond. Meanwhile, armies are gathering. Income tab shows Select with a healthy advantage. Resource-wise, Select is also out macroing, got more supply, much more supplies, especially after that battle. And he's got more resources banked. Income advantage is pretty substantial. So Select is in the driver's seat here. Strelok really needs to, do a double expo or get really creative to come back from his macro deficit in this position. If we look at the unit mix, we got weapons level 1, vehicle level weapons 1. These upgrades will really help Select in any kind of a matchup. So, that's really big for Select. He's got a couple of sensor towers coming up. And Marauders. And we look units lost. APM. Select is just showing his dominance in the APM category. Not that that means anything, but... Got another push coming up. So Select is just going to keep macroing down his opponent. He's just going to macro up out of his expos and just keep pushing. Who cares if he loses his units? He's got more where they came from. All right, here we go. Point defense drones are up. Vikings. Okay, he's keeping the Banshees back this time. Very good move. Very good move for Strelok, keeping the Banshees back. Very nice. So that time he didn't lose any Banshees. In the last battle, the Banshees were up front and got picked off. Now they're behind. And so you can see Strelok really owned Select that time. Nice play by Strelok. He had the Viking advantage. He just forgot about the armor, just went all air, and then just uses Banshees to clean up the armor. Very good generalship there by Strelok. So if you look at the units lost, aha, now he's gone into the lead. So that battle went really well for Strelok. Nice change up there on his part. And that, I don't know if that's going to be enough to overcome the macro disadvantage that he has, but he can certainly feel good about himself for outfoxing Select in that battle. More Banshees coming up. Medevac, a few Marauders. Same exact deal for Select. Select's moving into this new expo and building his forces. Totally oversaturated once again. So he's going to move all these SCVs to the gold. The gold's oversaturated too, buddy. You need to move them here. There you go. That's where we need the SCVs. The island is looking pretty saturated now too. So he's just macroing his brains out here. And meanwhile, Strelok is very efficient in all his bases. Maybe a little oversaturated there. Mined out. And here we got the little missile turret there watching for drops. So we got another battle's coming up potentially. And there's the Thor in production. Thor's here. And we got another big battle coming up here. He's got the Banshees in front, and the Banshees are getting taken out. You'd think he would have learned from the last battle. You know, you should have the Banshees in the back. Okay, so SeleCT just quickly retreated and then packed up a bunch of Marauders in that he's got 8 Marauders in those 2 Medivacs there. Whoa. So he's going to try to come back from that minor setback by hitting this Expo, which isn't even up yet. So he's going to force it to take off. Meanwhile, it looks like the Banshees is going to go to town on this Expo, so all the SCVs had to leave. But the Thor is coming in, so Strelok's going to have to retreat because the Thor is at full health. Oh, no, the Banshee... Yep, the Thor is just going to take out those Vikings, so he's got to retreat. And, of course, he had to lift off this new Expo. The Marauders took out that missile turret that was there. And he's got his medevac over off the side of the board. So, luckily for SeleCT, he's got a new command center ready to go, and he's just going to put that right down. Meanwhile, we got another battle in the center coming up here. So those Thors are really going to town on Strelok's forces. They could be a game winner for SeleCT. They don't need any repairing SCVs. Oh, well, I guess that one did. Uh-oh, that Thor's going to go down fast. Ouch. Man, those things were expensive. Now you see, if all 4 of these Marauders were attacking, that they might be somewhat more effective. So, there we go. SeleCT now activates all of them. All right, then they're little helpers. Reinforcements coming in.
Our SCVs are under attack.
There we go. SCVs are under attack. And you can see that's the problem, is SeleCT just took out that whole island expo. So nice move by SeleCT. So he did a nice drop there. Sensor towers going up again. Look at the income tab. You can see SeleCT's got double the income of Strelok. That is the problem. And here's the big push. Army value is equal. But the problem is Strelok's army isn't here, and he's just going to GG. Okay, so after that disaster, you know, he realizes he's just out-macroed and outmatched. You know, these expos are just going to win it for SeleCT. So it's just... It was just Strelok's just being a gentleman there and realizing he just doesn't have the resources to stay in the game. So that's game 1 to SeleCT. This is best of 5. We're going to see if Strelok can get revenge in game 2. Signing out, this is Spartan.